Shalom, my fellow individuals. I genuinely think Pac-Man is one of the best designed games of all time.
After all this time, he's still there, he's still yellow, he's still perfectly round, he's still eating things. I feel as if his glowing light is always protecting me and guiding me and making all my enemies blue and edible.
Behold, I am Pac-Man!
See, he knows what I'm talking about. In Pac-Man, you collect the pellets and avoid the ghosts. Things get interesting when you get a power pellet. Instead of avoiding the ghosts, you're now able to attack them. However, it only lasts for a little bit of time. You won't always be able to attack. You aren't always safe. I wanted to make a game with that idea in mind, a game where you wouldn't always be able to defend yourself. There are monsters and traps you must avoid to get to your current level's exit. And while you can collect a weapon to let you attack, it'll break after hitting a set number of enemies. To make things more interesting, I added a couple more mechanics. The player can dodge roll, which negates all damage while it's active. It also locks the player into a direction. You can break out of it early by pressing the attack button, regardless of whether or not you have a weapon. Also, the player can throw their weapon, but it will break upon hitting something. Furthermore, I set a time limit for myself to make the game in about a month. I chose to make this in the Unity engine because that's what I'm most familiar with. However, this could definitely be made in another engine. Because I'm not good at drawing or know how to make music, I chose to use assets from OpenGameArt. The characters are from Lunar Signal. For the map, it's a tile set made by Buck. Electric made a couple sprites for the game too, and sound effects were from Rubber Duck's sound library. Due to my time limit, I had to cut some things from the game. I originally planned on having 2 more enemies, a skeleton that would follow the player and explode, and a snake that would shoot at the player. The last thing that got cut was having a separate music track for every stage. This is why the game only has one piece of music, Michael Clyer's The Crypt. In conclusion, go ahead and play it if you want to. It's free and the links are in the description. It's playable on Windows, Linux, and Mac as well. If you want to call it the worst game you've ever played, that's cool. If you want to take my idea and make an even better game, that's cool too. It's nowhere near what someone could call a good game. It's buggy, and you don't even get a congratulations screen after beating the last level. But I made it, and I'm proud of it. It's garbage, but it's my garbage.